And
Are you sure we can't talk about my cat farting in my face?
Walking.
no, we
Let's
can't.
lock in,
No,
please.
we
It's for
can't.
obsession.
It's session 1, which we are live right now, according to Streamlabs. But I say, with that being the
stream open, we're good to go.
I say, if everything is good to go, then let me go ahead and say this, guys. What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Winter Cassius, and welcome to Campaign 2. But I say, for this group, for my group of adventurers here on Saturday, we got Herma, we got Tiny, we got Walf, we got Wanderer. Say hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Hello.
But I say, we excited for Campaign 2?
No,
No.
I hate it.
No.
I want to go back.
But I say, the smile on your face betrays you, Herma. But I say, I have been stressing about this for a minute. But I say,
Winter, just so you know, Roll20 looks the slightest bit squished on stream.
oh, does it look a little squished? Hold on.
Slightest
no,
bit squished.
but I say no. It looks like that for a reason, because I learned the proper crop ratio so that it doesn't show my URL bar or any of that shit.
Okay.
But I say, as soon as I get the proper layout that I want, but I say I won't have to worry about it. But I say, but I say, long story short, because I'm not going to get too into this, but I say I have some plans of what I want stuff to look like on stream, but we're not there yet, and I'm perfectly okay with it looking like this, at least for session 1. That is same with like adding some music and stuff like that. And again, session 1, not going to worry about that, because I'm just excited to get into this, because we have all been talking about this for months.
For like a year now.
That'd
Feels
say-
like.
Well,
It's been multiple years.
we've been planning stuff for years, but we've been talking about this for months, like actually getting to do session
man.
1. And without further ado, shall we get started, my guys?
We shall.
Oh. But first, a word from our sponsor, Fire.
Raid Shadow Legends. No, if you guys don't mind, I have a little thing to open us up.
Let's
kind
go
of-
for it.
to kind of-
Just mute.
And I say, have you guys go ahead and just mute, or at least stay quiet, just so I can read this off. But I say,
Very well.
to kind of give you guys and everybody a bit of what we're getting into. The world of Bruomia, or as most people call the material plane, is a realm like many others, filled with people who live their lives one day at a time. It's filled with joys, horrors, ups and downs, but one thing it does not lack, and that is adventure. It has been 30 years since the demonic threat had been dealt with by the Solaires. And in those 30 years, for the last 20, it has been the start of a new era. The era of the new gods. Or as most people, the common folk, refer to it as the era of freedom. Here we find ourselves in the Trinity Nations, a landmass off the continent of Osmiat, and countries marred by its conflicts. It's been 2 years since the end of the 50-year war that had enveloped the Trinity Nations, but primarily focused on the nations of Troitian, and where our story will be taking place, at least to start, in the country of Lightstrand. Tensions are high between the nations, and problems are a dime a dozen, as war often leaves scars that need time to heal. These lands need heroes, or at least people willing to make a difference. And what better place to start that journey than the city of Itascana? As a port city, people come in and out, just like the sun rises and sets, and the world was not prepared, as 4 adventurers from different walks of life have made their way to the city of new beginnings. And we're going to be starting off with the player that was the closest to the guild. That is, in their session 0, which would be Tiny. Because we ended your session 0 with you literally at the door of the guild.
Yes.
So Tiny.
He needs job.
So Tiny. But I say,
know.
would you mind introducing your character?
Yes. My character is Lumen. No last name, seemingly. He stands at 5'11", is rather young, and not very persuasive. He is currently wearing a tricorn cap and a what seems to be leather coat dyed black. He has long red hair going down one shoulder, currently tied up a bit. Blue eyes, fair skin. It's as if he's seen the sun quite a bit. And he has, well, the feature of a reborn. Or not a reborn. Though he is cold to the touch. He has the features of a shifter. Having a bit extended limbs, ears that aren't on the side of his head. Different. Currently on his back is a large scythe that the head is tilted in, and he has on one hip a pistol and on the other what seems to be a longsword.
All right. And Lumen, as we left off in your session 0, you found the unmarked guild hall. About to say, a very nice building. It looks like room to grow and room to improve. No name on this guild. About to say, simply just recognized as a guild house. About to say, very plain. About to say, nothing to make it stand out other than it does have like the official like government symbol of a guild, which is basically just like a bit of like a plaque essentially that has it recognized. About to say, you see that, in the streets of Itascanum, like, being in the about to say the Grayson Quarter. About to say, people are constantly coming in and out of the area. Everybody, it's a lot of hustle and bustle. But you see that the door is open as far as you can tell. Like, not in like, about to say, not in the sense of like, open to, about to say open as in wide, but like open as in like not locked or anything like that. About to say.
He is going to open the door and head on in. First off, gauging the guild hall, having been in a couple of these, kind of judging it.
Absolutely. About to say, as you open up the door to see the inside, you see, about to say that this is a definitely a building that's seen better days. About to say it's like it has nice wooden floors. About to say it has stone walls. You see that there is like, as you kind of come into this opening area, you see that it has a massive, like, basically think of it like if you opened up into like a bar. About to say, a lot of open space. You see that there are like tables and chairs. You see that there is actually like a long like about to say, what would be the proper term? I think it's just, most people would just refer to it as like a bar table. It's like a bar counter, sorry, where basically like very long, about to say, like chairs that are like kind of set up to it. You see in like on the far side of the wall a massive but about to say a massive job board. About to say, already a few missions on it. But you see a kind of a gruff looking man, a bit bigger, about to say, definitely looks like somebody who works. He's probably about like about to say male, probably about 6'3", kind of balding up top, but he still has some hair. About to say, very thick beard, mainly black hair, but you see like, it's starting to like show the speckles of gray. About to say, and as you walk in, you just hear this man go, "Oh, somebody coming in. How can I help you?"
I'm looking to join your guild, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, about to say, looking to become a guild member, eh?
Yes.
About to say, please, come in. About to say, Bruno Ezefrez. I am the proprietor of this building.
He comes forward and puts a hand up. Lumen.
About to say, he takes your hand and about to say, you do get like, you can feel the calluses on this hand. These are obviously the hands of a working man. Also,
You were respectable. Respectable.
as I also just put that name in the D&D chat so you guys have it.
Thank you. That's actually very helpful.
But I say, I got you, fam. It's all good. But I say, yeah, well, you know, someone's got to take care of this place, you know. But I say,
Of course.
so you say your name is Lumen?
Yes. No last name.
I see. But I say, do you have any experience? But I say, working in any guilds, adventuring work, anything of the sorts?
I used to work in a guild in Prologas.
Oh, right. I say, you see him kind of like, as he looks at you and he goes, "You lived in Prologas?"
I did.
But I say,
I
that's
needed a new start.
makes sense. I can't blame you on that. I say you came quite the ways. That's the other side of the country.
It is. It was quite the distance, but nothing a trained hunter can't handle.
Hunter. All right. Okay. All right. You see that he's filling out. He's got like papers out and he's like writing some information. But I say, do you have a residency here in better say here in Itascana, or are you going to need a place to sleep?
I will need a place to sleep.
That is perfectly fine. Better say we have guild quarters. Better say it's not a lot. Better say, but it is your own room, it is your own space, and it is protected.
As long as it's protected, I am happy.
Absolutely. Better say you see him like jotting down some information. Do you have a criminal history?
Not at all.
All right, fair enough. All right. I said you just see him like writing down a bunch of information. It's like, all right, okay, all right. What to say? Just so you know, if you are lying to me, I will find out eventually.
There are always ways to go past lies. Plus, lying on the first meeting, that isn't a good start of a relationship.
That is appreciated. I like that. I like where your headspace is. That is a. You just see him like. All right. All right. I'm about to say. Since we got a lot of things in order, I'm about to say. What would you say your weakness is? Like very much like just like.
He takes a few seconds. Want honesty?
Yes. That would be preferred.
More than likely spellcasters that operate off a distance, though he kind of jostles his side, showing the firearm.
Oh. Slick. I say you are from Prologos. I say you have those fancy tools.
I made them myself.
Oh really? Oh, well, I'm going to say that actually might come more in handy than I thought. All right. That being the case, you know, Lumen. But to say, this could be a promising start. This could very well be a promising start for you. But to say, I will have you under a bit of supervision, as you are a new recruit. But to say, you are officially the 4th person to join the guild.
That makes sense. It still looks like the guild is off to a quite a good start, actually. 4 people this early.
Oh, thank you very much. It has been a lot to be able to get this old place up and running again. But to say, have not. I was once a member of a guild, and I am happy to be able to start my own. And, of course, every guild starts small, and we have to be able to prove ourselves. So, if you don't mind, I might have a mission for you, just to start us off.
That would be a nice exercise.
What to say? It's a rite of passage. It's a means for
Yes.
you to be able to do. The other 3 members have already done missions for me as well, just because doing missions for the guild makes the guild look good, and it allows us to be able to grow.
I understand. When it came to the Lumenwood Guild, you needed to do something in order to get a passage to be one of us. We can't have people who come here expecting fame just to end up dying on one of their first escapades.
Absolutely. Gotta say, and I appreciate the understanding, but I'm gonna just go ahead and ask you a few more questions if you don't mind, just to have some more information.
Go ahead.
And as you are essentially filling out the paperwork, Boromir, but I say you had been reading the signs, and you had spotted the building off in the distance as we ended your session 0.
Yes.
So, Ralph, would you mind describing Boromir for everybody?
Absolutely. 1 second. Let me. I have an actual official. Where is my file? Thing?
I have no idea where your file is. I'm not on your computer.
There it is. It just wasn't allowing me to. Hold on. I'm trying to get the. Okay. There we go. I was getting the character art ready. So, Boromir is a large, muscly orc, standing around 6 foot 7 inches tall. He wears incredibly fine purple robes, with a fur overcoat on almost Dalmatian style. He wears a glossy silk scarf around his neck that always seems to shine, and 2 teeth jutting out from his underbite and a small lip piercing on the edge of his mouth. Jewelry accustoms his hand, and he wields a large cane. Posting his character art.
Absolutely.
Damn.
But say you can understand why I made the comment of why I better say I was able to dodge the. It's like, which one's your favorite so far? It's like a Boromir for the drip. All right, so Boromir, as you are walking the streets of the Grayson Quarter, but I say you similarly spot this, no signed guild hall, but you recognize the plaque, that recognizes the building as a guild hall. As you approach, it is again like busy streets. This is a quarter that gets a lot of business. You see that the door is not locked, so you easily could walk in if that is what you wish to do.
What does the outside of this building look like?
It's very plain. It's a nice building, but it definitely looks like there's room to grow here. It could expand, it could be bigger, it could take more space. But as of right now, it seems to be very nice, like stone building. There is wood finishings and everything, but it's very plain. It looks like this building has not. This building probably existed as something else, and it has been repurposed.
Right. Boromir, is the door slightly ajar at all, or will he have to turn the handle?
There is a handle that you will have to turn to just kind of.
With his left hand, he will turn the handle, and with his right, with a cane, he will push it open.
With
the cane specifically.
As you push it open with the cane, it just kind of opens up. Lumen, you do see as a very stylish individual walks into the room, and Bruno just kind of looks up and go as he's finishing up your paperwork, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, it seems the guild hall is popular today. Is there something I can help you with, friend?"
Yes, I was looking to acquire a license to work here. I was told this place would be good for that.
Huh. I see. He just kind of turns to you, Lumen. Apparently the guild's popular today.
Apparently.
But I say, please, come on in. But I say we can have a discussion. But I say I am Bruno Ezefrez. I am the proprietor of the building.
I am Boromir Longstocks.
But I say he extends out his hand to you. A pleasure to meet you, Boromir.
Boromir will shake his hand and say,
A pleasure to meet you as well.
Similarly to how I described before, calloused hands, definitely somebody who works for a living. But I say he kind of shakes you. But I say, how would you describe Boromir's grip?
Boromir has a very good grip. It feels like he's gripped many things in his day, but his hands are very clean. There are no calluses. There is no wear and tear at all.
I see. But I say he looks at you and he goes, "All right, have you have a seat? I was just speaking with another individual who is joining the guilds. But I say, this is Lumen. But I say he is just filed for guild membership."
Oh, your ears are on the wrong place.
And your teeth are
But
sticking out of your mouth.
I like you.
I say,
Good to meet you.
all right.
You as well.
All right, Lumen. I believe we have your paperwork in place. I just go ahead and have you, but I say, relax here for a moment. But I say, we'll probably talk about mission work. But Boromir. I would say, just updating my notes. Which, by the way, I'm keeping diligent notes for for this campaign.
As am I. Don't you worry.
Oh, yeah, must have missed it. What's your class again?
Mine?
Yeah.
Warlock.
Yeah.
You did not miss it. He has not said so just yet.
But as you take a seat, Bruno looks at you and goes, "All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Do you have any experience working for a guild or adventuring work?"
Yes, I used to work in Strower.
Shroud. You just see like Bruno kind of sit back and go, "You are quite the distance. You are from Osmiat?
No,
You did work in Osmiat.
yes.
All right.
Originally, I am from.
Double checking. I think it was Zevlar.
Originally, I am from Zevlar.
Oh, you are a long ways from home. Woofda.
Wait, hold on. Is that correct?
Well,
It's either Zevlar or Gano. I forget which.
well, about to say, Gano is the largest country in Osmiat. Zephalar is.
It was Zevlar. I was correct.
Yeah, Zephalar is further away.
Yeah, I know which one's which. I just couldn't remember which one Boromir was from.
Yeah. No, I got you. But to say, you traveled quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, I am from Zevlar. I
Right.
have spent a lot of my time traveling.
So I can imagine that's cool. That is quite the distance you had to go. But to say, you see him like writing down some information. It seems like he's very much like in thought, like kind of hearing you be from such a far away land. To say, what brings you to the Trinity Nations?
I like to explore. Sometimes I will settle down for a time, but my time in Strower was coming to an end, and this is where the first ship took me.
I see. But makes sense. That makes sense. He watches. He's like, all right. In that case, do you have any criminal history? Have you, been in trouble with the law by any means?
No,
Just so you know, if you are lying, I will find out eventually.
that is okay.
All right. Fair enough. I say he kind of.
Honesty is the best policy.
That's what we like to hear here. I say you watch as he like jots down some information, and then he looks at you and he goes, "Are you going to need a place to stay, or do you have a home here in Itascana?"
I arrived here 2 hours ago. No.
Place to
I
stay.
stayed the night at an inn last night.
I say, so place to stay. We do have private quarters here in the guild hall. But I say it isn't much, but it is accommodations nonetheless. Would that be acceptable for you?
Sir, I have slept on the floor outside. I think I shall be okay.
I wouldn't want to sleep on the floor outside, but I say there's a lot of stone.
It did not seem like it would be a good idea.
I watch as he jots down some information, and then he looks at you and goes, "What would you say is your greatest weakness?"
He sits and ponders for a moment.
To be honest, I am not sure.
How to say?
When you see a man like me, what would you say my greatest weakness is based off of first impression?
He looks at you like dead stare. Lack of, I'm about to say, lack of armor. You don't seem like you are a melee combatant. You seem like you are somebody who practices a level of magic. I can tell by the way you carry yourself that you have the means. The way your hands feel when I touch them, they're very soft, meaning that you have not done a lot of manual labor. You probably have found ways to be able to work around it, meaning you're either the sneaky type or you're somebody who practices the arcane.
I do practice the arcane.
Lumen will speak up from the side. The weakness you have is more than likely someone getting up close in your face with a bit of steel that can get through you faster than you can cast a spell.
I would be inclined to agree, but I do have precautions in case that happens.
It is always nice to have precautions.
To say that is completely fair. So, arcane user, gotta say sorcerer, wizard, cleric.
I draw my power from a being larger than us. Some would consider me a warlock.
Ah, I see. And I will ask this question, gotta say, just out of fairness for other guild members. Gotta say, your patron does not pose a threat to anyone here, do they?
My patron has not spoken to me in years. I believe they will be okay.
Gotta say, he kind of gives you the eye and he, like, kind of... Fair enough. Alright, in that case, Mr. Longstocks, I just have a few more questions, and then we can get you affiliated, as you would be the 5th member to join the guild. And as he kind of starts talking to you, Boromir, about, like, you know, just some, like, smaller details and whatnot. Calden.
Oh,
But I say, as you are drunkly making your way down the streets of the Grey Quarters, that's where we left you. But I say, why don't you please, Wanderer, introduce your character?
Paladin is a dragonborn. Firstly, one could easily surmise that based off the snout sticking out of the hood, but unfortunately, most other details are concealed via cloak and hood. Definitely a black dragonborn. Dark scales, even through the shade of the hood, you can see the red in the eyes. And he has a mixture of sweat, salt, alcohol, and blood on him. It seems like most of these have been there for quite some time. He'll step straight in. forgot to write down his exact height, so I'll make it up right now. He's about 6 foot. I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, you did say he would lean a little bit more on the tall side in your session 0. Like
Yeah.
he's actually, I think he was taller than that actually. I think you had him listed
Was
as
he?
like, yeah, I think you had him listed as like 6'6".
I think that's more accurate.
I was
'Cause
like,
I remember making him tall.
yeah, he's tall, lanky but tall.
I believe that's more accurate. He's not lanky either. He is a little decently broad in the shoulders as well.
Well, I'm lanky for somebody of his height is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But I say, well, he's not like
We'll go with
bulky.
We'll go with 6'6" because that seems more accurate to me.
Yeah, I re-listened to your
Um,
session 0 the other day.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trusting you.
Your exact words were, "He is not a small guy. He stands out from a
He's
crowd."
not small. Yeah, he's about 6'6", decently broad. A lot of his features are concealed through the cloak, though the snout does still stick out, signifying he's a black dragonborn for sure. He'll, without much hesitation, step inside.
Absolutely. As you're kind of making your way through the Grayson quarters, like you are having to kind of like catch yourself every now and again, as traffic here is quite a bit, and you're just kind of like your flasks at your side. You're very much just kind of like, whoa. But you do eventually get to the door, and do you just like open it very casually, like kind of do you like push it maybe a little bit harder than you anticipated?
I imagine he would push it just a tad harder than he had anticipated.
Metasay, as you kind of push it, and Boromir, Lumen, you watch as the door, like you just hear the door just kind of like kind of not like it slams, but like harder than maybe it's necessary. As you see this tall person walk in the door.
He'll drop the hood down. Apologies. He'll step inside and close the door behind him.
Not a problem, friend. But to say, can we help you?
I was told there's work to be found here.
He just kind of looks at you, Lumen, looks at you, Boromir. It's like, we're pretty popular. This guild is a pretty popular place. Definitely a lot of traffic.
A lot of
Thank
people need
the
work these days.
Thank the Eye, I think they're called, the Church in the Light Tower.
Oh, about to say, all right. You a follower?
A dismissive kind of grunt.
About to say, I see. So you are. Hold on 1 second, just going through my own list real quick. So you are not a follower of Aselis.
Beneficiary, at least.
That is fair. That is fair. But to say, from from the looks of it, my friend, looks like the ocean kind of swallowed you up. But to say, I'm gonna assume new here to Itascana and to Lightstrand.
What time is it?
It is pretty early in the day, only about to say roughly maybe 9-10 in the morning.
About a half hour fresh. Winter's dying.
Lumen moves a bit and sniffs.
Winter's
towards him.
dying. Holy
He's
shit,
dying,
get Abby.
dying.
He's getting a drink and everything. God damn, Winter, you good?
Choke on spit.
I saw the nod.
Oh,
You got fucked up on that, damn Winter.
Yeah, I'm good.
you're.
Are you?
Feeling fresh. It's all good.
Lumen moves closer to him. You smell of blood. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just Nothing.
All right.
You need assistance of any kind.
Clean clothes.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you there.
But to say,
Yeah, I don't.
have you come in? About to say we can let's have a bit of a conversation. Maybe I was about to say perhaps you might have a place to stay. About to say might be able to wash your clothes.
He'll step further inside, kind of moving past Lumen and sitting down across from. Oh, I forgot to write his name.
From Bruno.
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 Yeah,
Sitting
Bruno.
across from Bruno.
Absolutely. He kind of looks. He looks at you and he goes, "Can I start by getting your name, please?"
Alden.
Galden. And to say,
KAL''DAN.
last name, no
What's
last
to be
name.
in your name?
I gotta keep some secrets.
That's fair. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just asking for a name for the register. And this is Golden.
Calden, you said. It sounds like a name of Chio. Am I mistaken?
He makes no comment.
All right then, keep your secrets.
And to say, he kind of jots down your name. He looks at you and he goes, "But to say, do you have any experience working for a guild? About to say, have you done adventuring work?
More or less.
What does that mean? About to say, militia?
Military.
Military. All right.
Understandable.
You watch as Boromir raises an eyebrow at that one.
All right. But
You're new here, aren't you?
Right. I thought only one was asking me questions.
I was talking to Boromir over there.
Apologies.
I arrived here yesterday.
This place is just recovering from a war
I've heard
that has been
tale.
going. So that's where they're more than likely from.
to say, we definitely the country has seen better days, which is why I'm happy to see more guild members join. But to say, being able to work within the confines of the government allows us to be able to help more people. It's good for us, and it's good for everyone. That being said, Golden, to say, I will ask this: do you have a criminal record?
Wasn't charged.
But you have been. You've had some trouble with the law.
It was a long time ago. I was a boy.
I imagine from your home country. About to say, you see him just kind of jot down the information. But to say, honesty and transparency is good. It makes it so that if you do have any records, I at least have it on my. I have knowledge of it. If I get blindsided by it, it's a much more complicated conversation. Let's see here. All right. That being the case, then, Colin, I say, are you going to need a place to stay? I imagine yes, since you just got here.
Yeah, he gives a nod.
We do have private quarters here. About to say where all our guild members have to stay. It's nothing too fancy, but it is a space all your own, and it does have security.
Fits a bed and a blanket.
About to say, and a side table too. It's the Ritz up in this place. But Bruno kind of jots down this information. All right, Golden. Then the next question comes up. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
Colin kind of leans back in the chair, thinks about it for a second, and then leans forward and just blows in his face.
He just kind of...
Scent of alcohol. Strong scent of alcohol.
I see. You are a man who likes his vices.
This is accurate.
I say, would that be a problem?
Probably not.
Hmm.
I keep to myself.
To say, but you will have to work with people. That's the thing about being in a guild.
I keep to myself when I'm drinking.
Okay. Watch as he jot down some information. All right. That being the case, then, Colden, I have a few more questions to ask you, and then we will be able to see where we go from there, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And as he talks to you guys, in the docks of the city, the most latest arrival to come into the first session 0 and the last to be introduced, Roman. I say, as we left your session 0, you had just gotten hit in the face by a piece of paper that had some information about a guild. But Herma, would you mind describing to us what Roman about your character and what he looks like?
Of course. Roman Goldsteel is a 6'4" tall, well-built, broad-shouldered, beige-skinned man. He has jet black shoulder-length hair and sky blue eyes. Upon him, he wears a chain shirt and has a long sword belted onto his right hip, and a shield strapped to his left arm. He has scars covering his arms, and he wears dark clothes fit for a commoner under his armor.
Sea salt in the air, in the hair a bit. Just came off the ship. You were hit by a piece of paper that showed you the signs of like, hey, there's a guild that is looking for recruits.
Right. So upon reading the paper, not having any other leads to go by right now, he's going to follow directions to this new guild that's being
Absolutely.
learned about.
As you're going through the docks, you notice that like there's tons of people from all various walks of life. You see humans, you see elves, dwarves, halflings. There are dragonborn, lizard folk. Hell, you see some of those rare snake folk coming through here. As you're making your way through, you do come up to like the city walls, and you do see out there. What purpose do you have?
I'm here as a traveler. I was hit in the face with this paper about a new guild.
Oh, you are looking. You are having interest in the new guild that's forming.
Correct.
All right.
Can you tell me the directions?
Yes, actually, I'd be able to do that for you. Just so you know, though, if you do not get in the guild, and the Grayson Quarters does close to people who are that have no place to stay. So you will have to either get a room at the inn, or you will have to get your guild membership.
Fine.
All right.
Just tell me the way.
Absolutely. And he'll take the time to like give you proper instructions on like, you go down this way, you want to make sure you take this right. Like he basically like kind of draws it out for you just so you know. And then you go. You should be able to get there in very little time.
Thank you. And
Oh.
he walks off in the direction that he was told to go.
Absolutely. Sure and true. How the guard describes it is exactly the way. But I will say this, Roman, this is definitely a change of pace from where you're from. There's a lot of people here. But people are kind of very like casually going from place to place. There's a lot of jovial and a lot of happiness. But a lot of people like looking out for each other. A bit of a contrast to what you're used to. As you kind of make your way through, eventually you see this very plain looking building. Stone building, wood furnishes. It has the sign of a guild, but there's no name on the guild hall. As you kind of walk up, you do see that the door is unlocked.
He just walks in.
Absolutely. All right, Colden, that should I kind of finish up your paperwork.
We got another one.
Maybe Maybe I spoke too soon. But to say, please come in. Is there anything we can help you with?
He walks forward. Who do I speak with to join this guild?
You would speak with me. He stands up, like, again, very kind of, better say bulky man, not like super muscular, but like, definitely a bigger guy. As he kind of extends out his hand, Bruno Ezefrez. I am the proprietor of this building.
He reaches forward, grips his hand rather firmly with a calloused,
Ooh.
well-worn hand that has obviously seen many hard works.
But I say your hands just kind of come together, kind of like the two characters from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fullmetal Alchemist, I know
Yeah,
exactly where you're going.
but I say as you feel similarly a very firm grip, callous stance. He's like, nice. But to say,
Roman Cold Steel.
but I say, pleasure to meet you. I say, have a seat. Got calloused hands, my good sir. Hands of a working man.
He sits.
As you
What is the initiation process?
the initiation process is essentially I'm going to ask you some questions. We're going to go over. I just need some basic information to be able to have you signed in as a guild member, and then basically you're going to be under a probationary period in which I will have you do a mission for the guild, basically as a sense to earn your position. But let us start with some questions.
Fine enough.
First things first, Roman Cold Steel. I will ask you, do you have any experience as a guild member or as an adventurer? Have you done any of that kind of work?
I have extensive training in combat, so I'm proficient with all martial weapons except for guns. They were not found in my training regimen. But I'd like to prioritize my sword and shield work.
I see. About to say, you watch as he's like jotting down your information, and he looks to you and he goes, "Have you seen a lot of combat? Were you more or was this more the preliminary training?"
I have seen mixtures of sparring and real combat situations.
I see. And to say, he watches. He kind of jots down that information, and he looks to you and he goes, all right, then. With that being the case, just as a precautionary, as I do ask this of all the guild members, about to say, do you have any criminal history? Have you had any trouble with the law?
You will not find any criminal history behind me, no.
All right. But as I just so you know, if you are lying to me, I will find out.
I'm sure you would.
That's fair. You watch as he jots down that information. Will you need a place to stay? I'm about to say, do you have a place here to stay here in Itascana?
I would need a place to stay. I am not from Itascana.
I see. You definitely look like somebody from, from Lightstrand. Hail from a nearby city?
I lived on the outskirts of Wisteria.
Ah, from the capital. That would make sense why you would make your way down here. Trying to get to work in the capital is a lot. The rising to the right.
Competition is quite fierce.
Exactly. Not to mention you have the multiple noble families that live there. Trying to get any level of position is difficult as it is.
Indeed.
You watch as he kind of jots down that information. Roman, you do see the 3 other people sitting at the table with you.
He is not paying them any mind right now.
No, makes sense.
He's very locked on to the interviewer.
He looks at you and he goes, as he kind of adjusts himself, I've been asking this question of everybody else, and I will ask you the same. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
I have no experience fighting in groups. I am also not magically inclined.
Interesting.
When it comes to it, I am not a very stealthy character. It's not my forte. I was not properly trained in that art.
Mm-hmm. You are
I apologize for interrupting, but you seem very articulate in your words. I simply wish to commend you.
Thank you.
On board. Nice. Very practical.
What to say? You definitely seem as somebody who is a straightforward combatant. But I say, clearly you have strong working hands. You have experience. You know how to handle yourself. But it is clear. But I say, it is clear you do not seem to have any signs of magical capabilities. But I say, appreciate your straightforwardness. It is beneficial to be able to give you work that would benefit you. You watch as he kind of like jots down the information. All right. So with that being the case, he is going to proceed to ask you just kind of like a lot of like basic questions of like, and these questions are going to come to all of you guys basically going like, the guild has not officially been named yet, and essentially, he is kind of like talking to all of the members. About like, if you have a suggestion for a guild name, he will happily take it because of the fact that he is unsure. Bruno is unsure of what to name it. It has been a struggle. I do not wish to use my old guild's name as it is not proper to use a former guild's name for the new guild.
How connected are you to this guild?
To this guild in particular, I am its founder. I am the one who put the money in to be able to certify it. I went through the process to make sure that it is registered under Our Majesty Gustav Lightstrand.
You could do the same as many guilds have done, and as you are the founding father of this guild, you could simply name it the Ezefraz Guild.
I could, but I just don't think that's fit. I am not a vain man. I am not looking to glorify my name in the history of our people.
If I may,
Yes.
my Toscana is known as the land of new beginnings. This guild is starting anew from scratch. I'm assuming all of you are also new to this guild work, as he looks to the other three.
Yes.
I'm new to this guild.
You're muted, Wanderer.
And the dragon is drunk.
A soft nod to both statements.
I just want Colin to be that character with the sunglasses, like.
Indeed.
And if I may, Genesis.
Genesis.
It means to be the origin or the creation of something.
It does roll off the tongue.
It is a notable name. Would fit well.
I say
I'm completely and utterly indifferent.
he jots down the name and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "It's not bad, Roman. It's not bad." I just say,
Another option you may have. In my travels around the world, I have seen numerous guilds, but the ones that always stuck out to me most was the ones that let their reputation make the name.
that is also fair. But I say, we are new. But I say, with you, Roman, you would be the 7th member of the guild. And I say we are fairly new.
Who are the other two, if not yourself?
I say I am not technically a member. I am its founder. But I say there are 3 other members. Ones that have come here. One that is from here. One that is not from the city, but from another, and the other being from off continent. And I say, as I look up my information, don't mind me. What to say? Of the 3, about to say we have a master archer, a sorcerer of sorts, about to say, and a fighter with mystical prowess. You will more than likely meet them if you pass our initiation. And
There's more.
indeed,
Oh, right, the preliminary mission.
exactly.
Sorry.
No. You are fine.
Question.
You are fine. But I say, this is a new process. You are all new here. And in fact, might be beneficial. I say it might be beneficial if I have you four do this mission then.
Hmm.
I had been approached about this work, and I was considering stepping in to do the mission myself. I am experienced, I have done quite a bit of work, but I am retired. An old injury. I don't often do missions myself anymore. Might be beneficial if you all go to do this mission. Here in Night Ascana, we have a bit of an issue that's been going on lately. You s-
Lumen instantly leaned forward. Just automatically interested.
okay, makes sense. I just thought you were going to insert something. I was just like, okay, I just wanted to give you the chance. But anyways, he looks at you guys and he goes, "That's been an issue lately. They're not too far away from Tent Town. Let us say there is a set of there's a coastal area that has a set of caves. Let us say there has been talk of a creature that's been causing problems. I don't have too much information, but apparently it has been causing some issues for the local farmers. A farmer who was a friend of mine approached the guilds to look into it, and based on what I've been told, it is a rather large creature. It would be fitting if I had a group of people with a level of experience to go take care of it themselves. If that is, you are capable. As he kind of looks to you all of like, is this going to be a problem?
Calvin kind of shrugs. Do you have any further Do you have any further description, or it's just large?
From what I've been told, it is some kind of crustacean, a sea creature that has been taking up residence inside of the caves near the coast. I say, supposedly, it has been attacking cattle and other livestock.
Manageable.
I say, the guard.
Green relaxes hearing that.
As I say, the guards would go to attend this themselves, but there has been a bit of a bandit issue recently, and they've been having to up security for the city and protecting Tent Town.
There has been. I nearly got mugged on my way here.
You watch as he kind
A
of
couple harpies.
harpies. As I say, I take it you were a bit further south then, probably closer to
Yes.
the coastline near the abandoned castle.
Somewhere near there, but west of here.
I see. You watch as he kind of jots down some information. There, I mean, between the war and the unspoken issues between, about to say, the nations here, people have been on guard, and people and creatures have been taking advantage of this situation. Hence why this guild is important to me, to make sure that we can offer assistance and help people. That being said, if this mission is suitable for you all, then I'd like the four of you to take on this. You will still get paid for the work. However, just so you know, for all missions that you guys do, 10% does go to the guild. It helps.
That is unsurprising.
It helps our coffers and make sure that we have what we need to be able to give you guys the room and board that you have.
Much
That
better
is
than
better.
rates in Wisteria.
I was about to say just that.
I say, bro. I mean, you're from the outskirts of Wisteria, and you're from Prologos. I can't imagine that that the guild rate is the greatest in those two places.
In Wisteria, it's common practice for guilds to take upwards of 50% of the payouts.
Exactly.
The Lumenwood Guild took mostly monster parts, keeping it from sale.
Makes sense. Makes sense. About to say, he kind of gives you. He still gives you that look of like being from Prologos of just like. I mean, if for
He understands the look.
I was about to say, probably makes sense.
He understands.
About to say, did they ever oil the doors? Or,
Exactly is the location of this creature, and when would you all be able to set out?
I'm able as soon as possible.
Whenever.
the creature. So where the creature is located, you watch as he will pull up a map. For about to say to go over this with you guys. About to say, let me. As he, about to say, kind of pulls up the map, he will show like of the local area. He will point out that he is wanting you guys to basically go here.
Small trip.
Just barely outside of town.
Yeah, it's a like, but from what you guys, Lumen, you would actually probably know this best, be considering where like the way you came into Itascana. There are like there are sets of like farm. There's a set of farm area near Itascana. But to say it's like I described it in your session 0. It's not like it's a massive like farm space, but it's a decent farm space.
Those who have not come from the east, there is a tent town outside the gates, and past that there is farmland.
And south of that farmland is where you're going to be looking for the caves. But to say there are a set of them, so it is going to. But to say to find this creature, you're going to have to be able to track it down. But it's not, from what I understand, it's not a super complex cave system. It shouldn't be too difficult, but just be wary. I'd say this creature's been able to avoid avoid most people, only fighting when it had to.
I know. Before we set out, I would like to know the capabilities of you three.
Draw upon the power of my patron to bring arcane prowess to the field.
So, warlock.
Yes.
Indeed. I am versatile. I am able to use a wide variety of weaponry. However, I prefer dual blades, as well as I am originally from the Lumenwood Church, or Guild. I have a specific type of healing ability. It will come in useful if none of you have any sort of healing.
So a martial type.
Mainly.
You'd probably call me a rogue of sorts.
Sneaky, good at investigating things.
More like finding things out. Looking, scouting.
I am a fighter type. I specialize in my sword and shield work, but I can do just fine with any other weapon. Right, I forgot we made that change.
Yep.
Fuck, he does not have a sword. He has a warhammer.
Yes.
I forgot we made that change.
What you did, about to say.
Hammer board. Bludgeoning is well suited when it comes to, well, especially what we're about to fight, a crustacean with more than likely armored skin. Helm.
About to say, you guys watch as Bruno kind of takes out takes out a stamp like of sorts, and he looks at you all and he goes, I do need each of you to pick a part of your body. You are going to get a magic stamp that recognizes you as a guild member.
Interesting.
Above board, anybody who has been in a guild here in the Trinity Nations, it is tradition that you typically take on the symbol of your guild. It's basically a sign that you have your contract without having to like take papers everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But I say it's not a tattoo, but it is like think of it like a magic version of that, where basically it's just a mark.
So like a fairy tale mark.
Exactly. But I say thank you for getting that.
Is it removable?
It is, but I say if you are not a member of the guild, but I say easily within, it is gone. But I say, but as you are a member of the guild, you do have to have that symbol. If you, for any reason, do not wish to show it, all you have to do is cover it up. No different than how a tattoo works.
Back of the neck.
He will come up to you, and he will kind of like
Can I get the tendrils out of the way?
absolutely as you just feel a. It doesn't hurt. It's just kind of like so if somebody put like a
It's
a
like a
stamp.
stamp.
Exactly. Someone put a stamp on the back of your neck. But you guys do watch as about to say as like a symbol will start to form. As you see like the symbol of an eye and a lightning strike going through it. This is the current symbol. I might change it. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but it is, as of this moment, the official sign. But to say what color it is, I am leaving you guys to decide what color it takes on.
Against the black scales, it would probably be white.
Makes sense.
And drop the tendrils, and it's gone. Disappears under the not hair.
Not hair.
Boromir will request it on his left shoulder.
Absolutely. I say, so
I
do you
was gonna
just?
do the same?
I say, do you just kind of like?
Yes.
But I say front,
Specifically
front,
the
front of shoulder, back
side
of shoulder.
facing outwards.
Ah, okay. So you're like literally on.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, right there.
I was planning on doing the exact same.
Oh, fair enough.
Left shoulder facing on. It's easier to just lift the sleeve and boom.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of. But I say, and then last but not least, Roman.
Roman, he thinks about it a bit. If I'm wearing armor, he just kind of holds up the back of his right hand.
Sounds good.
Right here.
Just jotting down my notes. As he kind of presses it. And so I will ask this question, like, is there a particular color you guys would go for? Or you don't have to make that decision now, but I say if you want to just say, like, I'd like to think about it, then that is perfectly fine. I'd say, but it is on your person.
Roman's mark is a very vibrant red.
Vibrant red? Absolutely.
Like scarlet.
Wayne's is closer to leather color.
Ah, so like a nice like brown.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You said Wayne.
Lumen, that one.
I mean,
I
new.
got Wayne on the mind.
Yeah, I was about to say new names. I say, how long were you planning to play Wayne?
A while.
Yeah. But I say for Boromir.
Probably black to complement his hair.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Still visible on his green fur.
Oh.
Skin, not fur.
fur. Oh
Someone's
yes.
thinking about a past character.
Oh.
He's playing Furbolg again.
Nah, he is just a very hairy man.
Very hairy man. But I say, and for the ladies, Harry. But I say, as the symbols are put on, and goes, all right, everyone. But I say, welcome to the guild. But I say, your first official contract, and of course, as you all have these, you will have, once this mission is complete, I'm about to say you will have your own, documentation, and you will have a writ that basically recognizes you as a essentially official residence of Itascana. For now, that symbol, about to say, will get you into the Grayson quarters, and will allow you to be able to come here. About to say, you are welcome in the Grayson quarters, but just so you know, you do have to be at the guild by a rough time, because if you are caught in the streets, if you're caught in the streets at night, you will be approached by the guards. But as long as you have your
There's a
symbol,
curfew in place here.
Hmm?
There's a curfew in place here.
yeah, a soft curfew, basically just to make sure that troublemakers aren't causing any problems.
Got it.
How to say, people are often out after dark. And it is something that is fine. It's just, but the guards have the right to be able to come up to you and talk to you. And if they think you are dangerous or a problem, rather say they have the means to either take you in or escort you out of the grazing quarters. Or, in your case, now that you have those symbols, they bring you here. Make
Fair
sense?
to me.
Yes.
All right. How to say, don't worry too much about it. Just think of it as they just recognize me as your landlord.
That is technically what you are now.
Pretty much. And I say, welcome to the guild. You'll love it here, don't worry. Now, allow me to show you to your quarters. But I say, obviously you all want to do your mission. But I say, but at least allow me to show you your quarters.
I'm going to look at the Dragonborn. Sheldon, are you able to do a mission right now? You smell heavily of alcohol.
I'm fine. I can't do the voice. I'm fine.
Alright. I would figure that.
As he says that, he takes a oil flask out of his cloak and drinks from it, and then puts it back.
Marker use.
Damn it! I thought you would let me get away with it. I will. You're so mean to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bad guy. I understand.
I'm a. As far as you can tell, he drank just oil.
He is fine with this. You see, being near him, on a kind of pouch on his side, you see 4 different vials of red liquid.
Blood or wine?
Blood.
Yours?
Yes. I was from the Healing Church. We practice a thing called blood administration. My blood is enhanced with abilities to heal wounds.
Go on. How does that work?
You will have to see it once you get hurt. It is hard to explain.
Hold on. I'm gonna take out a dagger and stab myself in the hand.
No, not in the guild
I
hall.
have it like
And
above
Boromir
the
is going
hand.
to attempt to stop him before he does that.
But I say, Golden,
I
as
don't
you
have a knife. I don't have a dagger, so it'll be a knife. I certainly have a small knife.
yeah, as you go to pull out a knife, though, you do see like Boromir just kind of like grab your wrist and like.
No,
Wait,
he
no,
uses
no.
his cane. He uses his cane and blocks his arm from going down.
But I say, just put
Not
just.
in the guild hall. Do it outside if you're going to hurt yourself.
We will do it once we are leaving. How about that?
You don't want to
Oh.
bloody up the nice man's counter, do you?
No comment.
But I say, Roman, are you staking behind? Or are you following? Like, are you following him?
He's following him, just staying very silent. He doesn't really care for all this.
As you are walking with him, he kind of brings you like toward like kind of up a set of stairs. Like it's a nice set of stairs. It's not like it's not like a single file stair. Like you could easily like have 2 people, one person going up, one person going down. It's a nice set of stairs. As he kind of brings you up, you do see like there's this pretty long hallway with a decent amount of rooms. Probably like you count probably 10. But they say, you have your choice of room. However, but as he points to this first one directly at the staircase, this one is taken. But I say and then he points at the first two sets of doors next to the like kind of the first ones past the stairs. It's like these three have been taken, but every other room, gotta say they are available.
Roman takes the room that's closest to the exit.
Absolutely. So, would you want that on the about to say on the left side or the right side of the hallway? Absolutely. About to say, what, you don't have a D2?
No. Why not? Look, man.
Left side.
Left side? Okay.
Let's see the fucking thing.
Just marking
I
that
don't
down.
think it's here, actually.
Where'd your D2 go?
All right.
It's in
Nice.
the
As you opened up the door, Roman, you do see that it's an actual like okay sized room. About to say it's obviously about to say not exactly what you're used to, but it is like from some of the things you've done in the past, like it's pretty nice actually. About to say good like nice like a nice solid sized bed. About to say you see that there's like side table and even but a side table and even your own like table and like your own like actual like table and chairs to be able to like sit down. But it's kind of like your own workspace essentially. But I say the only thing is that we do have a washroom. But I say it is on the main floor. I am currently working to have a bathhouse installed on the property, but we have to build up as a guild first in order for me to be able to contract it. So for now, but I say we do have a washroom, and that would be downstairs on the main floor. But I say, is that okay with you?
Works fine for me.
Sounds good. I say, as you watch as he kind of writes down some information, and he looks at you and goes, "You may leave anything you wish in this room, but I say it is protected. I will put a mark on the door for now. If you guys succeed in your mission, but I say I will go ahead and put an actual sign on there, so that way people know that this is your room.
Nice.
Sound good to you?
Well enough.
Fair enough.
it would likely be about this time that Boromir would make his way up after stopping
Yeah.
Calden from stabbing
Okay.
himself in
I
the
like-
hand.
I'd like to imagine you guys are still having the conversation. It's just like, I told you. But I say we
Yeah,
don't.
probably.
But I say I just like the thought of just like I told you, like we don't need this. It's just like, but listen, whatever.
You will find it out at a later time.
Sure, I will.
Oh, I see that they have proceeded to join us.
I apologize for the delay. The Dragonborn decided he wished to stab his hand all over your clean counter.
You never get the inclination.
Not really.
I cannot say that I do.
To say, I already have a lot of work, and he kind of lifts up his hands, and you see the calluses. He's just like, I've had plenty of instances where I've had blood on my hands, but preferably not by my own hands if I can help it. That being said,
If you can help it.
if I can help it, it happens from time to time. I'm about to say, what, you never accidentally hammered your hand before?
I have.
But I just say, but for you three, by the say down this hallway, you all can pick a room. I would say to claim for yourself. Just
I will take the one across from Roman.
all right. So second door on the right.
Alden just grabs the closest door.
On the left or right?
On the left.
Okay, so right next to
I will
Roman.
take the one on the right beside Boromir.
All right. So Calden would be third door on the left, and Lumen would be third door on the right. All right, and similar to how I described before, nice sized bed, about as a bedside table, and then also in your guys' rooms, you do see that you have your own like actual like work table and like chairs to be able to sit in. Basically, if I need to give a description, think of the inn rooms from the first inn in campaign 1. I say very.
That was 5 years ago, my dude.
I say, what, you don't remember it like it was yesterday? Come on. That was at session 0. That technically, but I say it wasn't even in the. But I say the.
Yeah.
That was.
You didn't exist then, Welf.
Well, you
I was
don't.
not.
You didn't remember that, Walf? Like what? What?
I wasn't even born yet. Like,
Was there forehead?
But I say, Hermotiny Wanderer. Remember? Right, Wanderer, you were there.
Right,
Yeah,
Wanderer.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
You remember.
I remember.
But I say, Herma was a lizard guy at that point.
Yeah, lizard man. Alright.
Lizard man. I feel that. So that being said, as you guys, did you guys want to leave anything in your rooms, or are you just kind of keeping your stuff to yourself for now?
Boromir does not leave a single thing in his room.
Duly noted.
Everything he has, he takes with.
No, makes sense. But I say, this was a opportunity. That is, if anybody wanted to put anything down,
I don't have any extra stuff right now.
'Kay, so-
no.
sounds good. But I say, but as the dungeon master, wanted to give you guys the ability to. All right. So you guys have your rooms, and you guys have your first set of information. Symbol on your hand, / shoulders / back of neck. Better say, and just you guys, better say, kind of get your final information from Bruno. He looks at you guys and go, "Oh, and just a notice. Better say you're going to need to bring something back to prove that you killed the creature. Better say, preferably either the head or claws or whatever the creature might have. I was informed that it was a larger crustacean, so I am imagining that it is a larger sea creature.
I'm trained in dismantling creatures.
Wonderful. I am not.
But to say that is fair. That being the case, then you have your mission. You know where you're going. That is it. I wish you all the best of luck, and if you succeed, there is a place for you here in the guild.
Thank you.
Of course.
About how long of a travel do we have before us?
To say from where you're at, from where we're at right now, probably be able to get to the caves within the next 2 hours.
Okay. Shall we take off then?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
All right. So as you guys have your gear and start to make your way out, back out to the Grayson quarters. How do you guys leave the city? You about to say, Lumen, would you take them to where Tent Town is?
He is going to lead them to Tent Town.
Absolutely. As you guys get to like kind of walk through, similarly to how I described before, like the Grayson quarters is very much just a very busy place. A lot of people are coming in and out. A lot of business kind of happening, but it's not like anything major. It seems to be more like your like basic run of the mill goods. But one of the few places that stands out, about to say, you do see like what appears to be like a general store. That does say the loose string, which is you do see that there are like people kind of coming in and out. But you see a lot of like your basic goods. Say,
I have a question.
yeah, what's up?
Hold on. The Goliath, I meant to meet him in Tent Town Day, right?
Yes.
As we're walking through Tent Town, Lumen is going to lead.
Sorry, I did actually want to stop into the general store real quick, if that's
yeah.
okay with you guys.
If you don't mind, I would like to acquire a map of the region. I don't have one yet.
Of course. How far are we from?
Not too about to say not too far, as you know, like in Tent Town, the about to say let me
Is it temp or tent?
tent. Think like circus
There's a lot
tent.
of tents.
Yeah, think like circus
Okay.
tent or like camping tent.
Homeless camp. Got it.
Probably more refugee.
Hold on 1 second, just yeah. About to say your friend, he lives like not too far away from the wall, probably like the second or third row tents.
While you're in the general store, I have someone I need to meet real quick before we go on the mission.
That works out.
It is a blacksmith if you would like me to wait.
I do not need.
He looks over at the other two. Would you two need to go into the general store, or would you like to come with me?
I'm with you.
And
Does not matter. I'll go. I'll stay with Boromir here. Make sure he doesn't get himself in any trouble.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. Where is this blacksmith?
he is going to turn and kind of point in a direction. A Goliath blacksmith. That is in the second row of tents, this direction. He is
What is it?
very hard to miss. His name is Kondal.
No, the blacksmith's name.
Kondal.
Let's say. Son of a bitch! I just looked at the D&D chat, motherfucker.
What's wrong with the member berries?
No, there wasn't the member berries. It was fucking absolute cinema, motherfucker.
And after saying the name, he is going to lead Wanderer's character
Calden.
Calden.
Calden, sorry, Calden.
to Kondal. Well,
About to say, well, so let's focus on while you two are making your way towards your Goliath friend, Boromir and Roman. You guys wanted to go into the loose string.
Yes.
All right. As you open up the door, you get on the floor, and everybody does the dinosaur. You see that the room, like the building itself, has lots of things. Very organized, but it's like kind of cluttered. Like there's a lot of stuff here. And it's like everything from like stuff that seems like it would be very useful, like, ropes and hooks, a lot of like, flasks, and you see that there are various bottles, to things that maybe aren't the most useful, like, you see like you're kind of, or not unuseful, but not useful in your guys' sense. Like you see like matches, and you see like, nails and screws and whatnot. A lot of your like basic, tools. As you enter, you hear, "Pardon me, I will be right there." As you hear kind of a as kind of coming from the back of this area, you see a construct. But rather than being made of pure metal, you see that there's a lot of like wooden parts, like kind of seeming to like kind of replace sections. And you see that they're wearing like what appears to be like a theater mask. With like with like a smile like on it. Oh, like you know what I'm talking about, like the classic like smiling theater mask.
Yeah.
Hello. I am in search of a map of Lightstrand and a map of the areas around Itascani, if you do not mind.
That is acceptable. I can process this information for you.
Wonderful.
Please wait here. And you just see them like kind of move to the back. He seems very stiff, like not like this is not super fun. Unlike Knackle, like this individual is not moving like fast. Like they are like very much like your kind of classic robot of just like
Has Boromir ever seen a Warforged before?
I'm gonna say go ahead and just roll a history check. This is gonna be a higher DC.
First roll of the official campaign, boys.
First
Let's do
roll.
it.
Okay, what is my
Don't
history
fuck it
bonus?
up.
It is a
Don't fuck it up.
It is a
Two.
plus. It's me. I'm going to fuck it up. I have a +2 to history.
1.
No! Natural 1, boys! First roll of the campaign!
First roll of the campaign.
And it wasn't
Oh, we love
Herma!
that.
And it wasn't Herma!
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
This is a good game.
Curse you.
Curse
And it rolled a 20.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Heaven or hell, baby! Let's ride!
That's
Ah.
gonna be the
That is
entire
six.
campaign. Remember the Battle of Stratford? Yeah, we're stretching that out to an entire campaign.
Good lord. But to say, yeah, Boromir, like, even with the amount of places that you have traveled, you have never met a Warforged. That is a construct, which makes sense. Constructs in my world are very rare. They're not super common. But I say there was like a whopping 3 in all of Atharia. But I say, I'm just gonna ask this, Herma. Would Roman know what a construct is?
What a construct is in general?
Yeah.
Likely. What a warforged is less likely.
I say, would you like to roll a history check to see what Roman would know?
Sure, I'll do that. Second roll of the campaign. Guys.
Second
It's also
roll.
a history.
Second roll.
What's my history?
It's a good
Big ol'
question.
+2.
+2.
Big ol' 8.
I say not bad. Hey, that's better. That's better. But I
Another
say,
1.
yeah. Unfortunately, you don't really know too much about Warforged. You know about constructs as a whole. That is, they do exist in the world, but Roman would have no personal experience with them.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You guys do watch as he eventually comes back. I have found the information that you need. As he shows you a map quest of the region. You guys are too young to get that reference.
I understand MapQuest.
You did not
I
have
never used it.
You did not have to deal with the horrors of trying to use MapQuest. What is that?
Refuse.
That's fair. That's fair. But he will show you, like, he basically shows you a map of the region, and he looks at you and goes, "This information, Battersea, will cost you approximately 1 gold piece."
Boromir just looks at him with his eyes and jaw a little ajar.
A gold piece for a single map.
That is
The
correct.
price seems a little high, does it not? Surely we could compromise on a lower price, say perhaps 5 silver.
Roll a persuasion check.
Third roll.
Third roll in his
It's not as much
persuasion.
three.
I have a +6
1.
to this.
1.
Not great.
7.
13. So
7
13.
+ 6, so 13.
All right. Now I'm going to do a roll on my end. First roll for me. With my liquid core dice. Oh, that's so pretty watching all the liquid fall to the bottom. But I say, he looks at you and he goes, "If the 1 gold is too high for you, perhaps 8 silver?"
I could live with this price. I accept.
He extends out his hand to you, and you see that he does have like human-like hands. But I say you definitely see that he has like almost like it's almost like a very like a wooden prosthetic.
That's fucking weird. I hate that.
Yeah.
I thank you.
Absolutely. A pleasure to do business.
Was that for the map of just Itiscana, or was that for the both of them that I requested?
It's for both of them. That is like the
Both of them.
yeah. This is a full size map. I say which
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I say, but it shows you like specifics of the region, which does show that there are a couple of villages nearby, and that there are, and then you also notice that there is a marking of the runes that you did pass.
Okay.
Roman, did you wish to pick anything up while we were here?
No, I am currently saving the gold that I have.
That makes sense. I shall not pry further. Let us go and find this blacksmith.
I say, so you guys go to make your way out.
Correct.
You just guys see.
Oh, I did not catch your name, metal thing.
That is okay. Most people forget to ask. But I say, Bolts is the name.
Bolts. I will
Gonna
remember
kill
this name.
bolts.
Little did you know, Bolts is actually just a disguised self-knackle. He's gonna kick your ass if you try.
At least we get Knackle back.
Oh, thank God we got our heal bot back, guys.
Nice, nice try.
Oh, we needed that.
What are you guys talking
Ooh, I
about?
was sweating
You
there.
have all the healing you need, right, Tiny?
No.
Can we have Knackle back? Can we have current Knackle right now? Level 20 life cleric?
No.
Come on,
Hey,
Winter,
Winter,
why do you
can we
hate
not play
us?
the game? Winter,
Yes.
I don't want to play the game. Winter, I don't want to play the game right now.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but we're gonna continue.
Anyway.
Can we just cheat?
I say, and while Roman
Anyway,
and while
Anyway.
but I say, and while Roman and while Roman and Boromir are contemplating, like, man, a cleric would be nice. But I say, we cut over to Kaladin and Lumen as you guys make your way out. But I say, you see, like, but I say, Kaladin, this is your first time seeing Tent Town, as you see that it is like, what the heck? Sorry, pop-up showed up on my screen. That was weird. But I say, it didn't show up on stream. It just showed up on my second monitor. It was weird. But I say, you see that there's a lot of like individuals like living in tents. You see that there are people like, it almost looks like something you've seen back home.
This is a place I've been before.
Yeah.
This is just not just a different location.
But I say, it's not like these people are suffering by any means. It's just, it maybe not the ideal living situation, but it is definitely better than like surviving in like the woods.
Yeah.
But I say, these people seem to be living in a very nice community. People seem to be helping each other out. There appear to be like, you see that there's like a group, like a family, like a couple families, like actually like making dinner together, like seeing it, like, well, in this case lunch, but you get what I'm semantics. You see like people are like making meals together. You see like work is kind of like, it's not like upper scale work. It seems to be more like people just getting a start. There are people like, you see like there are leather workers. There are people like doing like, they seem to be like doing drawings and writings. You see bards like performing in the tent towns. And as Lumen guides you, you see a big, tall, gray-skinned man with tattoos up the body, kind of working on like smithing. But I say, you just hear a chink, chink. As you approach, he just kind of like looks up and just goes, "Ah, you return.
I do.
One moment." You watch as you guys just hear a like as he like is quelching the blade. How to say, you were back sooner than expected.
I got a mission at the guild.
I see. How to say, were you in need of your, how to say, your order?
I am.
Mm.
Is it ready?
Indeed. I would have put a little bit more finesse into the work, but you seem to be a person who stands on business.
Thank you.
Of course. As you see him kind of walk into the tent, which is a fairly large-sized tent. It's not like a small thing, I'd say. But then again, he's a big guy. Which, by the way,
not a small thing.
yeah. Speaking of tall guy, but as a Calvin, it's very rare that you actually have to look up at somebody. But I say this person stands almost like a foot taller than you.
I imagine I've seen a Goliath before.
But I say they are. But I say you do know of the Goliaths. But I say I don't know if you've met a Goliath, but you definitely know of
Hard
them.
to say.
You definitely know of them for sure.
Met and seen are two different things.
But I say, but yeah, no, it's like you know of them, but seeing one in person,
Yeah.
them's tall motherfuckers.
Tall motherfucker.
But as you're kind of left to as you are left to your guys' own devices, you do see him come back. But I say with a cloth, and like kind of wrapping around your item. It's like, here you are. And I say as he will undo it, and you do see the very clean like work.
He moves, looking up. May I pick one up and inspect them?
Of course.
And he is going to inspect the bullets.
You guys see, I'm about to say, as he picks up, I'm about to say you watch as Lumen picks up, for you, Lumen, I don't think we've talked about this too much. About to say, how much does Lumen know about firearms?
Quite a bit. He is both trained and
But like the full on construction of
he is proficient in tinkering tools.
Okay,
and
yeah,
is
so-
able to,
you've crafted your own before. Okay, that's what I figured, but I just wanted to double check that. But I say I know we talked about it in your session 0, but we didn't talk about it too much, so I just wanted to double check that. And also, I guess this also raises the question: how much does Calden know about firearms?
He's definitely been. I have been imagining that he's been shot at plenty of times.
About to say, Chio is definitely in its it is starting to get firearms.
I imagine he's been shot at plenty of times. He's seen a gun. Maybe he's used it in an emergency, but not extensive knowledge. He knows how you point, you shoot, it goes bang, and someone dies over there.
I say it's not super common in Geo, but it is something that has been growing. My brain just immediately went back to Lord Ishan just whipping out a Glock and trying to shoot me. Fucking goddamn.
That's just PTSD for you now.
Yeah. Yes. No, you don't understand. It was.
What was it, Sekiro?
Yeah, Sekiro.
Yeah.
He pulled out a gun. It scared the shit out of me.
Hey, the best dueling offhand is a gun.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry.
moving on.
Paul.
Ralph hates having fun.
No.
Yes.
I hate getting off track.
I say
We are here for D&D. That is what we are doing.
No, we're up. We can focus
I'm
in.
the fun police.
I apologize. That was on me. But I say that being said, so Colin, you have a sense of that you genuinely know what bullets and what firearms are. But I say they're not, again, newer to Geo, but you have seen them and probably have used one. But it's like I imagine Calden is probably like it's just more effective. Like arrows are just more effective. Easier,
Yeah.
easier to make, easier to carry. But I say, and don't.
Easier to aim, and you actually can aim with it.
But I say, but Geo does have black powder. So I mean, like, but I say firearms do work there.
Yeah.
And I say, that being said, he looks at you and he goes, "Your order was complete, but make sure that you are careful. I typically like to try to reinforce these, but it's a newer thing here."
I will leave these with you for now so that you can practice on them. I have enough for my current mission.
That is fair. I will be sure to make sure that the metal casings are proper. Wish for these not to explode on you.
Of course, I trust your work, and knowing how diligent you are in your work, you learning new things is just as useful for me as it is for you.
Roll a persuasion. Just like a, because this is like a general charm.
Region.
Yeah.
He's great at those, Winter.
He's great, but I say
His +0 +4.
I say.
We have not rolled above a 10 in this entire campaign.
I say.
We don't get to roll above a 10. Except for Walf's 20 that he didn't even notice.
But I say, unfortunately, the
Didn't
shadow.
count.
But I say, blue is simply a shadow to you now. For Lumen. But I say, for Lumen. Nope. As we.
It's still just complimenting a man on his work.
Exactly. And it's not that it's like it's not like you slapped him in the face or anything like that. He just kind of like, it's more along the lines of like, thank you. What I say. Goliaths are typically a bit more stern about stuff. So like, you're not like, they typically don't like, jump for joy or anything like that. They take, but I say they're more like straight faced.
He's met a good feel.
Yeah. He just looks at you and he goes, "It is appreciated."
I will see you another time. I wish you luck in this.
Thank you. Hopefully, I will see you around.
Hopefully. Let's go find the others.
I say, start to kind of make your way back. It would be at this point, I imagine you guys would probably bump into each other.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably.
Hello.
There
I
you
was
are.
just looking for you.
I have finished my business. Have you finished yours?
Yes, I obtained a map of the region. It is quite
Good.
detailed.
Then let us start making our way.
All right.
Let's do it.
So you guys start making your way towards the kind of towards the farming area.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. So as you guys are going, you do end up seeing a fairly nice cobblestone path. As I've just kind of described to you guys, who have traveled in like country, specifically for Roman and for Lumen. This is an established country. The Lightstrand has been around for quite some time. And there are cobblestone streets to most places in this country. So there are like straightforward paths. The only time you're going to see dirt roads are when you start turning off to like farmers' paths.
Hell yeah.
So it's a pretty nice place, pretty straightforward roads. However, you will have to leave the road to enter like farmers' areas. I'm gonna ask this question of you guys. I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and if somebody would like to, and this is an open invitation for if you guys, even if you all want to, have you guys go ahead roll me perception checks. I almost said persuasion, but it's perception checks. If you do not want to, you certainly don't have to. But this is a open invitation.
I am going to
Not bad, Wilf. Not bad.
Ooh.
I rolled above a 10.
That is a
Yeah, me.
17 for me.
Nice. Herma, 2.
21.
21. Nice. And a flat 11 for you, Calden.
Yep.
Just, but I like the thought of like Roman. You're just like coastline.
Yeah.
Must go. But as a for you and for the other three, you notice that there is quite a bit of farmer, like quite a few farmers kind of coming in and out. It is the about to say we are starting off this campaign in the summertime. About to say as it is
What is the current date?
the current date. I have it saved. Let me pull it up. Don't mind me, just pulling this up. What to say?
Because I have the whole calendar.
I know you have the whole calendar. What is it?
Only Walf has the whole calendar.
I would say nobody has a full calendar at home. I would say
I'm assuming that was a niche reference.
yeah, it's a joke of just like it's like the joke of like he about to say I have 2 swords. It's like wow, he never has 2 swords at home. it's like an old joke like of like 80s movies and stuff like that where it's just like the
You're
a child.
far too old for me. Anyway, I promise I'm not trying to be mean about it, but I am trying to keep us on topic.
I know. I got you. You're fine. You're fine for now.
Thanks.
For now.
But I say it is the 16th of Serene.
Serene. Okay. I'm not going to be keeping track of the date. That is far too annoying for me.
I will be keeping track of that. Don't you worry. But yeah, it is the 16th of Serene. I really should just post. I really should just post the calendar for you guys to actually be able to see because I've been. About to say, yeah. About to say if you want to. About to say as you guys know, there are 40 days in every.
If you wish to note that down, do so.
Up to you.
Actually do need that for my for a certain thing.
So
Serene is the 6th month.
And what day of it is?
it is the 16th. Yep, it is the 16th of Serene.
16th of Serene.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
As you guys are progressing forward, you notice that it is the busy season as it is coming into summer. Like a lot of farmers are like planting crop have already planted and are taking care of crops. You see that certain things are already being harvested as certain vegetables and fruits are like managed in this specific time of year. You do see that there is, how do I describe this? Lumen. Lumen.
Hello.
You better say with that high of a roll, and I would say Boromir as well. You'd get a little bit of a subtext that the farmers see you, but they're almost like kind of looking like staying like kind of backing up as you guys are kind of getting closer. Almost like they're kind of skittish around you guys.
Just fair. We are all brandishing weapons other than Boromir.
Boromir will begin speaking by saying,
You do not need to back away. We are here to deal with the crustacean plaguing you. We are newer members of the Guild with No Name.
But I say, roll a persuasion.
We were sent by Bruno.
Roll persuasion. Yep, persuasion.
Do I have any kind of advantage at all?
But I would say no advantage, but but because you mentioned the guild and everything, the DC is set. Like it's not a more difficult DC.
Okay.
What is that?
That's a two. That's a 2.
8.
You see most people kind of give you a look, and you do see like there's a level of like, and you do see.
Can I give myself inspiration?
But I mean, do you have birthday inspiration?
Technically, but I'm not going to use it for this.
That's fair. That's fair. You do see that like most people are kind of keeping away. You do see one farmer, kind of stand out. It's kind of an older guy, and he looks at you. He's like, "Hey, you said you work for Bruno."
Yes, newer members of the guild.
He's
This
like,
is supposed to be our first mission.
I see they sent you out this way. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I say, yeah, I send you guys on the proper direction.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. About to say, you see, kind of again older guy. Got a bit of like the peasant's tunic and all that stuff. Like, definitely has some like extra like about to say kind of some extra leather to keep his pants up. About to say again older guy. About to say what the funny thing is I describe it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. About to say if you read as much fantasy as I do, about to say he kind of leads you, and like he's walking with a little bit of a limp. About to say not like a heavy limp, but like a probably hurt himself at some point.
Do you need assistance? I can lend you my cane while you show us the way to the area.
No problem on that one. I got it. So it's a whole thing.
Okay, good to know.
I say as he like kind of leads you kind of down a farmer's path. But I say it's a bit of a winding path a little bit, but it's not too convoluted. It's he kind of takes you past a kind of a smaller farmhouse that has like a small amount of livestock, like a couple of chickens, like like you do see that he has like a donkey so that he can like work on, but I say the farming area. But I say, and he kind of points out. It's like, hey, I'll go ahead and follow that patch a little bit further, and better say there'll be a bit of a drop off. You'll have to kind of walk down the side, but from there you'll be able to. We have to get up over to that cave.
Thank you for your assistance. We will notify you and the rest of the farmers when the job is done.
Well, very much appreciated. Make sure you don't get yourself killed.
I will do my best. What was your name?
There, Buck.
Thank you for the assistance, Buck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's my one.
What?
That's my dad's name.
My name's Dad. It's in the game.
Tiny, I had it last campaign. It's your fucking turn.
Oh no,
We're
I'm
keeping
fine
Buck
with this.
around. We're keeping
because-
Buck around.
Because I know somebody who speaks like this. I got an Uncle Sam who speaks like this.
You know what? At
I
least
bet
there
you
aren't
fucking will.
like any towns here that I actually like go to. You know what I mean? Like Stratford. Stratford is a 15-minute drive. Fucking Winter, you gotta stop dying, man. Are you coughing again?
No, about to say I'm good. I'm writing stuff down.
You were hunched over. I thought you were coughing.
About to
I
say
was like, oh, what?
I got the writer's hunch. you know.
So, Boromir will begin leading people down towards the caves, using the directions that Buck gave us.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
About to say, Herm, what's your name? Fuck. No, it's Buck. It was like, what's your name? Fuck you. That's the name.
thought that's what he said. I really thought that's what he said.
Can you imagine? Gotta say,
Um,
wow, what an asshole.
as Boromir is taking a lead, Calden will put a hand on his shoulder. Let me. I'm good at this.
As
So-
you wish.
All right, so as you guys are following the path, you do see what Buck was talking about. There does seem to be a kind of a side path to kind of go down towards the coastline. And basically, just a brief description. What you guys see is like basically where the farming area is still a bit of a ways from the actual coast because like sea salt is really bad for crops.
Mhm.
So it's a bit of a ways, like not too far, but a bit of a ways from the farmland. But as I say, you see that there is a bit of a drop off, where like there's actually like not like a full ass cliff, but like a drop off. Like it's a substantial drop.
Alright.
So like but if you follow what Buck says, there's a kind of a side path to get down to where the coast is, and then obviously, ocean.
Yeah, follow
Ocean.
down.
Ocean.
That drop off, is it climbable? Like climb upable?
Yeah, it's climb upable. It's just it's it's pretty tough like stone. So it's like think of it like oh gosh, what would be a really good example of this? Like there are places like in California where there's like an actual like rock face that like the water will like kind of come up the beach and hit the rocks from time to time.
Okay, I can picture it.
Yeah, it's pretty solid stone. Like you'd actually have to like you'd need the tools to be able to actually like climb up. But like otherwise like
Do I think I could
scaling it is
do-
possible.
Do I think I could get a python in there with a hammer?
Oh, absolutely. That would be easy.
Yeah. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna set up a slightly quicker escape with python and hammer.
Absolutely. So you just want to create treat this like peak and just like set up a python and rope in case you guys need to get out and climb up.
Yeah, from the sound of it, climbing up the wall would be quicker than taking the path.
Yeah. It would yeah, but I
How many
say
Titans do you have?
I have 10.
Oh, okay.
And I imagine I can get them back if we don't end up using them.
yeah, but I say you could. But I say as long as you have the means to be able to actually like get the pythons out of the stone, you should be fine. But I say the main issue, the main issue why people lose pythons is because of the fact that you're often
leave 'em.
you're often in a situation where like it's just not worth going back for them.
Yeah, I'm putting these pythons in as if we are running, we can take this and get a bit of a. We have a shortcut while the monster doesn't.
I say that's fair.
All right. I'll set that up real quick and then carry on.
Absolutely. That being said, you go ahead. I'm not going to make you roll for that because if you're taking the time to actually do a python, like set up a rope so you can lower yourself and be able to set up other pythons if you wish to. But I say as long as you're taking the time to do it, there's no roll necessary. Which, as you are kind of doing it, like how many pythons are you willing to put into this to be able to do this? Are you like
how tall is the wall?
But I'd say probably around 25 to 30 feet. It's a solid drop. It's a solid drop.
It would probably end up using all 10.
But I say, I mean, you could do it where you could do it where there's like 6, so there's like a solid because that way if it's 5 feet you could easily like reach up and grab one to be able to elevate yourself.
Gotcha.
If you
I believe it or not, I'm not great with the whole imperial system.
No, that's fair. I understand. If we were using,
So it's like 25 feet. That's pretty tall, right?
I'd say in the metric system, I'd have to actually think of like how the translation would be.
I'll look it up. Don't worry
It'd
about
be
it.
about-
I
it'd be-
took off.
Would be just over 7 meters.
Yeah, so about 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
about 6. Like solid amount, you know. About to say, but as long as it's
Yeah.
within, as long as they're within like arm reach, so you could actually like be able to lift and elevate
Yeah.
yourself up, you should be able to do it just fine. If you do like, if you
Yep.
wanted to do a little bit more, you could do like 7, and then you'd have like be able to step up and actually like be able to lift yourself up that way. Otherwise, like 6,
Nah, just a 6 will be fine.
with 6, it's at least solid enough where you could keep them within arm's length. And if you keep like a rope at least, a rope to be able to hold yourself, I say you're fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, without the
Okay.
rope, you could still climb up.
That has been set up. We're gonna continue on.
Absolutely. About to
I
say,
don't imagine we're gonna use it, but just in case.
that makes sense. About to say, which takes you a little bit of time. About to say, for the rest of you guys, would you guys just be kind of like watching this, like prepare, like doing? Would you want to like be trying to look around? Like, what are you guys thinking?
Since we're looking for a crustacean type creature, I'm going to be looking for like holes in the ground or where crab legs would go.
Absolutely.
Large crab legs.
Large crab. Yum. I'm about to say, go ahead and roll me a perception check as you are trying to make out, as you're trying to find like signs.
Us.
Boromir would be looking out into the ocean to see if he can see anything large that may be creeping out of the water.
That would be about to say perception check as you're just kind of taking a broad look. 10. Okay.
10.
10. 9.
For me.
About to say.
Roman will
No,
also be-
11. Sorry, 11.
Roman will also be searching for tracks of the crab.
All right. About to say, go ahead and roll me perception check. That is a. Woof.
Damn.
About to say. As you guys are looking, Roman, the main issue is that there's just like the water has been hitting the sand, so like there's signs of like travel here, but unfortunately, it seems like the water is kind of like upping the sand. But I say it's just kind of making it difficult to like see like signs. For Boromir, like in the water, you're not really seeing anything like kind of moving or anything like that. For a moment, you think maybe like, oh wow, but then you notice like, oh, it's just the wave is a bit larger. It's it's nothing really standing out. But I say, and then for Lumen with a 10, as you're like looking at the sand, there are signs that like some creatures have been kind of coming in and out, but similarly, like it seems like the water has been messing with it. However, you do notice there are some drag marks. I'm about to say, you don't know if it's like like if a creature was dragged or maybe a tail was being dragged on the ground.
Lobster.
It had to be lobsters.
I believe I found some track marks.
Almost done.
Tink, tink. All right. So you guys want to make your way down to but I say head down, make your way down to the beach.
Yes.
When Carden is that his name? Carden? Calden.
Calden.
And Calden finishes.
I say, with the Pythons, no rolls necessary. You guys have a clear path to be able to get down from the drop off.
Okay.
And in fact, saves you guys some time to be able to actually do that. I say, instead of having to like walk down the coastline to get to the path that Buck had mentioned. I say, as you kind of lower yourself, now that you're getting a closer look at it, Lumen, you do see that there is like those drag marks are a bit more prominent. Like they're actually a bit deeper in the sand than you thought. If anybody would like to, you can roll a survival check.
I will do so.
We'll also do so.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Also flat.
Boromir.
Motherfucker.
So I was
So
about to
close.
say, I really just need to say this right now. I don't like the name of this Roll20 because my college is Trinity Valley.
Oh, sorry,
And I see
man.
the Trinity, and I'm like, God damn it.
I'm sorry. All
What
right.
did you roll, Ralph?
Natural one.
I get fucked.
Boromir. But I say, I don't know what it is. It must be delicious.
He's just thinking about Buck and his weird ways.
But hey, just. But I
Do you mean
say,
Tiny's dad?
God
His
damn.
dad's pretty weird.
Yes.
But I say we got a 9, we got a 10, and we got a 19. But I say, so with the natural one, Boromir, you got Buck on the mind. But I say for Roman and for
Okay.
Lumen, for Roman and Lumen, about to say definitely must be a larger size creature. Like you can't quite make out what this could be, but I say, but it must be like something of like a substantial size, probably like at least category large. But I say, Golden. I'd say with a 19. This is this creature has some weight to it. Definitely but I say it's definitely leaving marks, but like now that you're actually like looking at it, it's intentional. There are no markings for where its footprints are because that drag, it almost seems intentionally covering its tracks. This creature might be smarter than your average sea creature.
Interesting.
That would be communicated, of course.
Might I say?
Hmm.
And as you see the tracks, you do see in the drop off, you see that there is this massive size cave door.
Either it's smart or it's a slug. Door?
That is good to know.
I say door. Sorry, opening. You know what I mean.
Alright. Give me some space. Call it 50 feet.
Okay.
Are you sure he wants to be that far away from the rest of us in case you get caught?
I've gotten myself out of worse.
You're fine enough. It's your life.
And this
Alright.
this will raise the question that I am happy to ask you. Who has dark vision?
Oh fuck. Do I have dark vision? I might retract all that.
Mm-hmm.
Believe.
Oh. Do not. I
remember-
thought I would.
Dragonborn don't have dark vision?
Nope.
I
I
don't
couldn't
think
remember
so.
they did or didn't. So it's just Waff and Tiny, I think.
I don't have dark vision.
It's
Doesn't
just
I
tiny.
have dark vision.
Nobody
Doesn't-
has dark vision.
You don't have dark vision as like an orc or half orc?
Nope.
I thought they got it.
I say you're
How crazy is
as
this
a-
winter?
so-
Nobody has
as-
dark vision.
as a full-blooded orc. About to say on Tuesdays I have dark vision. However, about to say
Half orcs don't get it?
Boromir does not have dark vision. But I say does Lumen have
Boromir
dark vision?
appears to be a full orc, but for the version of orc he is, he does not have dark vision.
What?
But I say trying
Okay,
to
so
remember, Lumen, do you have dark vision?
Reborns do not get dark vision.
None of us have dark vision.
That's
Oh
a
my
first.
God.
That is a first.
Dude!
How did we only just realize this?
We might be fucked. He's
I mean,
laughing
hold
with
on.
power. He's laughing with
Winter, I'm
power.
going to ask you a
no,
question.
no, this is
in DMs.
joy. This is
Absolutely.
joy from a DM's perspective. For finally they can use dark
for the
vision.
for the first time in forever. The darkness is truly a scary thing.
God
Yep.
damn it.
Except I have
Why didn't we
torches.
cover this? My first fucking feat is gonna be a Devil's Sight just because of you. I have no justification, nothing.
Winter, if you could read DMs,
Yep. Oh, I'm reading it right now. I'm double checking this.
It's Walf
Come
going.
here,
Can I
fucking-
pretty please have dark vision, please?
No, nope, that is not what is happening right now. It has the potential to be far funnier and way confusing for you guys, though.
His eyes are actually high beams.
Definitely.
It's just like fucking floodlights.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
do any of you have a small lantern? Perhaps one that does not have a light in it.
I take out a hooded lantern and
Is it lit? I assume, or no?
it is not.
Uh,
Do you need it
Okay.
lit?
Well, no. But I do have a sort of light source. Unless someone can catch it on fire. Anyone have matches?
I have matches.
There we go. Problem solved.
This is not exactly quiet.
Well, we need to be able to see.
Mm. I assume the lantern is lit. Before an action, I'm going to lower the hood, which reduces the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
All right. So you just kind of. Fair enough. All right. That's crazy. I actually did not think about that. That's. Dude, do you know how long it's been since I've run a game where nobody has dark vision?
We need to
That's
fix this.
nuts.
We need to
It's
fix
been
this.
years.
I'm so afraid.
I have not had a party of nobody with dark vision since I ran a mini series of all humans.
You know what's even crazier? I intentionally did not take a cantrip that has light because I thought someone else would have dark vision.
You're so lucky. I look at my inventory of the weird items that nobody uses, like pythons.
Guys, that means this party will actually have to use like resources and actually keep track of their shit. That's awesome.
Hate
now.
It was
you.
supposed
I
to be a
hate
grittier
you.
campaign, so that works out.
No, for now. Next level it changes, but
Oh, of course. But I say you guys will gain abilities and stuff like that as you continue to level up. But as for right now though, that's awesome.
Next
Alright.
level, I'm taking Pact of the Tome, so we're fine. Don't worry about it.
I
I'm not gonna
have
get
thir-
subclasses for another like 2 levels minimum.
Yep.
I have 13 torches and a side lantern.
Okay. I'm gonna take my hooded lantern and go in.
Wait, hold on. I might be an idiot.
Are you
I'm already
idiot?
going in.
No, that's fine.
So-
I also have 10 pythons.
All right, then. I'm going to
I've got a
follow
dungeon in
50 feet behind Calder.
Okay.
Outer?
Calden.
I don't call them that one.
It's new
It's
names.
gonna take me some
Yeah.
time.
Better say new
New
names.
names.
Better say new names, new characters.
We got Lumen, we got Roman, we got Boromir. It's not fucking hard, guys.
It's very hard because you guys were
Dun,
I'm
called.
dun,
gonna
dun.
bully you. I'm gonna bully the shit out of all of you.
Better say you guys also play a
I
lot.
also have torch.
You also play a lot of D&D outside of this game, so
I don't.
I do.
Tiny and Herma are in at least 2 games a week.
I'm in 2 games a week, one every other week.
Oh, he goes into the cave.
So,
Yeah, we're going into the cave.
so, all
Wow,
right.
for getting
Follow
us
50.
sidetracked. Jesus.
So,
50
Eat my
feet.
dick.
Soon.
so, that being said, who's leading the pack?
I will be.
And we guys have a torch lit or multiple torches, lanterns. What's the plan?
I got
Just
a.
the hooded
I got.
lantern, I think.
Yeah.
Hooded lantern. Okay.
I will whisper to Calden.
Stick close. I have a torch that I can light as soon as we reach the enemy.
What is everyone's passive perception, by the way?
You want my PP?
Yeah, what's your PP?
10.
10?
16.
Okay. Herma?
10.
10. I think only Tiny would realize that Boromir has kind of an uncontrollable light deep in his pockets. It's not
Good.
giving off a lot of energy because it's very like closed off, but
He looks at it and isn't going to question it yet.
fair enough.
And I say
Alright.
that being the case. And I say, Calden, I do need you to roll me a stealth check.
On top of the stealth, I would also love to add on a perception, as I'm going to be listening for
Oh, of
signs
course.
of life.
Oh, of course. But for now,
Um,
for the first things first, you better say stealth check.
That's +6, so that's going to be
22.
22.
Fair enough. All right. So, about to say, as you guys are like watch Calden kind of step ahead, we're about to say you notice that he kind of drops low. For a big guy, he can move very quietly. I'm about to say, that being said, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I gotta look my PP. Not my PP, my perception. Just my P. +0.
14. Nice. All right. About to say, as you start to walk into the cave very quietly, for the rest of the party, are you guys also stealthing or are you just straight walking?
I forgot my character's name for a sec. Boromir will be stealthing behind.
Yep.
He'd likely be second in marching order.
Okay, so Boromir, Lumen, would you
Second?
about to say? Oh,
So you can hold the back line.
Guess.
about to say.
I can be third. I don't care that much.
About to say, Herma pulling a Varl, watching the back.
Guess so.
How thin is the cave?
About to say, how thin is the cave? About to say,
Yes.
it's actually pretty wide. It's probably about like it's roughly like because these are like natural caves and whatnot. Between either creatures or the water like constantly flowing in and out. About to say, especially like towards high tide. It's about to say it's jagged, but it's pretty wide, probably about 15 feet.
Yes.
I say quite a bit of distance. You do see, about to say, as Kaladin's ahead, you guys start to kind of try to take a low pace. I would like you guys to roll me stealth checks. About to say,
Okay.
obviously, Roman. About to say, if you are stealthing, it is with disadvantage.
It is not. I'm
Oh.
gonna get changed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You chose to take. You went with the chain shirt. Say,
Are you
You know. Well, I can't help but notice that.
I think
That's
your
not,
dice are cursed.
That is 3 natural ones in one session.
hey, I feel that. I say. I say, nice guys, nice.
Really carry
Yeah.
rock over here.
I say. That is 2 successes and natural 1 counts as 2 failures.
I genuinely think your nat 20 is cursed. It might be fucked up weight. That is disproportionate.
The sad part is, I feel that. But I say that was me with Brylan for a very long time.
Hunter, you should use the cursed dice.
No, I refuse. Those dice are locked away.
4,
11,
11, 8,
13,
13,
9.
9, 6.
There it goes.
Uh,
It's
Natural.
capable.
It's capable.
It's almost like it's
It's
chance.
either low or high.
Gotta say.
It's either low or very high, and usually low.
So we're
You're
like,
never
so-
gonna roll a 10.
so Lumen and Roman, as you guys are like kind of lower yourselves down, like trying to like walk very carefully. Boromir, as you're walking, you're just like
He's just his cane is hitting absolutely everything, and he just
By the
does
way I
not
walk,
realize.
well, man.
I say I like the thought of like your cane accidentally hits the wall a couple times and it's just like I imagine just Roman just just Boromir, sorry.
I am not used to stealthing. I apologize.
But as you guys start to make your way into the cave, you do see you continue to follow Calden, which Calden, with your perception check, you do hear sounds. I say you hear kind of like a it's a bit of a distance, but you do hear like the sounds of like kind of like a wet like slapping sound as well as like kind of a clicking sound.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
We're on stream, wow. Come on. Intrusive thoughts.
I blame the dice.
Yeah, you rolled
I blame you.
you rolled a natural 1 on your choice of words.
Yeah. I'm gonna get closer.
All right. As you progress forward, but I say the sound starts to get a bit louder as you start to hear, but on top of that sound, you do start to hear kind of quieter, like clicking sounds. I say so you still hear like
multiple.
So you hear like the very like the louder sound, but you also hear like softer sounds as well.
I'm gonna take that to mean there's multiple.
Kind of say deep.
Boromir will do the same.
But I say
I'm gonna turn the hooded lantern so that it points towards the party
all right.
and flash it twice.
Okay. But I say roll.
It's a hooded lantern, so it is like it's a cone of brightness, I believe. Let me double check.
Pretty.
That was heavy.
Yeah.
It
it's like
does say
90.
radius.
Hooded?
So, yeah, I know. Lantern hooded. It says radius. I disagree. What do you think, Winter?
Because of how
No. It's you're looking for a spotlight lantern, not a hooded lantern.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that there's a specific kind of lantern that has like out. I was thinking of like one that like the hood is like kind of goes down so to dim it, and then it pops
Yeah,
up and it's like
that's what it
it's
is.
it's like the
I
circle.
was thinking of a spotlight lantern, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that actually.
Yeah, it's called a bullseye lantern.
I say they use it on the
Yeah.
railroad. I say
I'm
sorry,
not actually going to do that then.
I'm gonna say railroad family.
How far away does it sound like it is?
It sounds like it's still a bit in, probably like it sounds like you'd have to go like at least another like 30 feet to like be where the sound is.
Okay, I'll
The deep like it's
That's
not
what
it's not a super deep cave, but it's deep enough.
yeah. They're 50 feet behind. I forgot to give them a signal to come up. Okay. I'm gonna drop back then and regroup with the party.
Absolutely.
I got about, I would say, 30 feet away. I think there might be multiple.
Think so.
Multiple of the large ones, or do you think it has smaller?
One large and babies.
Probably babies. It is summer, which means soon after mating season.
If you
Likely.
If you wish to take on the big one yourselves, I might be able to pick off the little ones myself.
All right.
Do you want to try to sneak in, or do we want to go in
We'll.
loud and proud?
I think trying to sneak in would be best as we get into position, but when things get loud, I'll open up. Well,
Fine enough.
My brain just went to Boromir going, Order, execute Order 66. Alright.
Crab.
Crap.
Ended.
Alright.
Alright. So, you guys pushing forward as a group?
Yep.
Alright. Then I am going to need another stealth check as you guys are getting closer.
You're ahead.
+6. Hell yes.
So
Oh, that's going to be a natural 20 for 26 overall.
Nice.
11.
Alright.
18.
Nice. And an 11 for Roman as well, I see.
You're
Not rolling the greatest. I
Roman
also don't
is
have very good
readying-
stealth.
Roman is readying his javelins.
I'm about to say, you just kind of like reach over your
I'm-
shoulder, just
My prepared action is my breath weapon.
which, but
Yeah, as that is prepped, you guys see. I don't know how much you guys know about Dragonborn, but this black Dragonborn has like a greenish flame licking out the sides of his lips.
Neat.
just like that doesn't seem right. Pressing issues.
Do something you weren't supposed to.
About to say that is 2 failures and technically 3 successes because a natural 20 counts as 2 successes. So as you guys progress forward, about to say you guys are quiet. And as you guys get closer to what appears to be like an opening to like a main area, a main cavern area that seems to branch off and branch off to more directions, you see a large lobster-like creature. About to say, but as you're kind of looking at it, you see that when it's like kind of turning, you see that it has like tendrils coming out of its coming out of like the front of its face, like so you guys know how like with lobsters they have like jagged bits and everything like in the front.
Yep.
But these seem longer. Like they seem like they have the capability of like actually like lifting and grabbing things. Say, but it still has its like large pincers. And you do see little small ones, about 6 small teeny tiny ones, probably about
Tiny's
He's
dead.
no. You see like, welcome back, Tiny. But you see like
Tiny. Tiny.
Welcome back. But you see 6 little tiny ones as well.
Guy.
So my hope above game battle plan, my hope is that we get in good positioning and then I can open us up with a attack.
We have a battle map for this winter.
About to say,
And
I was about to say, go ahead.
Wonder to keep in mind, since I imagine you don't have your lantern lit right now, or else you'd be real hard pressed to hide.
Probably,
It's dim light.
yeah, you probably have it
I'm-
hooded.
Yeah, it's hooded, dim light, 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
My full plan is to hit it with the breath weapon and then probably action surge and open up the lantern.
I can agree to this.
It does unfortunately take an action to open the lantern, which seems silly to me. Maybe you disagree with that, Winter.
Hold up.
Wait, Wanderer, what
you're
level are
you're
you?
level you're level
You're
one
level
fighter,
2.
you're level 1 fighter, my friend. You only have second wind.
Oh shit!
You don't have action
you
surge yet.
are correct.
I say
I do not have
my
action surge.
my brain immediately went to like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I play fighter a lot, and I know for a fact action surge is second level.
I have not played low level fighter. The lowest level fighter I've played was like 17. When did Dame come in?
I think it was level 15, my friend.
Something like that.
About to say, yeah, no. So you only have, about to say, you don't even have cunning action. You only, because you're also only a first level rogue.
Yeah, that's correct. It's rough down here, guys.
it's rough down here at level 2.
If you
At
would
level
be
1.
able to expedite yourself, perhaps you go ahead and light my torch and I just throw it to distract them for a moment. So you can get into better positioning.
No, I can do it in the darkness.
All right. So you guys want to,
If you want the lantern, I'll give it to you.
I would prefer to be able to use my time to do something else.
Thought as much.
so
Keep in mind one. If you can't see, you can't get sneak attack because then you won't have advantage on your attack roll.
I'm using breath weapon. It doesn't have sneak attack.
Fair enough.
but I say, there's no light in here. There's about to be.
Well,
I cast Fireball.
Acid.
would you consider breath weapon to be a ranged weapon?
No,
not for sneak attack.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I say because it that falls in the same range as spells, and your average spell would not trigger
Yeah.
sneak attack.
And I figured as much.
However, if you like are stealthing and using something like Green Flame Blade, there's a conversation to be had there. But for or Booming
Yeah.
Blade, like being like trying to sneak up on somebody or try to be quiet.
But even then, aren't both of those applied to a weapon?
Correct, which is why
Yes.
which is why they work. But I say
Yeah.
otherwise, a normal spell would not trigger sneak attack.
Yeah. God, I hate that I know so much about this game. Anyways. Let's see the battle map and get in position.
I say,
I
that's the thing. As you guys are getting into position, you see your quarry, you see your prey, and as you prepare for your first combat of this campaign, that is where I'm going to end the session for tonight.
Ah, fuck you. I know you
Listen,
were.
Just because I don't want about to say we could technically go a bit later, but I wanted to I figured like a smaller session, kind of get us introduced, get you guys into your characters, and we can start off the session 2 with your first combat.
Okay, so post-session yap. First thing, what are we naming session? My vote is on A Mission Begins for nostalgia's sake. Though
New mission begins.
That-
Reference that it's a sequel.
not the worst. I'm not opposed to it.
We could go we easily could go a bit later, but I figured like this is a good stopping point.
I'm tired.
I hate that you're right.
And I say
I'm tired.
that's the other reason, because it's like I could tell Herma was starting to get tired. That is for starters, camera went off, and second of all, because of the fact that I started hearing some yawning. I don't know if that was Herma or Tiny though.
That actually
I'm
might have
so
been me. I was
excited.
forcing from for Boromir's voice.
Oh,
I'm
Might have
so
been all of
excited for
us.
this.
I say.
Shit's so fun.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start us off. So, guys, how are we feeling about the new characters?
I'm loving them so far.
This
I really like.
campaign is already cursed.
It is.
What do you
love
mean?
I love having secrets and mysteries.
I do too. In campaign 1, it was very easy to just be like, yeah, I know all your secrets. Because Garnan, like for example, my character, Garnan, he gave them away very quickly.
Well, another thing as well for that party, towards the end of it, it's trusted people.
Yeah.
there's no reason to keep secrets by and large.
I say.
Belwraith still did, but Belwraith is just a secretive person.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
And I made you fuckers cry over it.
You did not make me cry. You made me tear. Not
That
sing.
counts. That counts.
Gotta say.
I got Abby good though. I felt bad getting Abby that hard.
Yeah. Better say. What about you, Herma? Better say playing. Better say first steps into Roman.
Bad as I thought. I like him as a character. I think the one thing that's going to be kind of hard for me to get down for Roman is the fact that he has a very assertive personality.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. That is
And
absolutely fair.
You're coming off of Henrik. Mostly Henrik.
He has a very assertive personality. Like, he wouldn't ask a lot of things. He'd just tell. That's the kind of personality he has, and that's something to get used to.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
really like how articulate Roman is.
Yeah, it's very fun.
It's very different to Aegir, who is very much like, just say what's on your mind, rather than with Roman, who is basically trained in speechcraft.
I do think that Roman may be the face of the party.
He has 14 charisma, but
I have 18.
yeah, I know.
But Roman's
The
no
goal for
slouch.
Boromir is for him to be the face of the party.
But Roman's no slouch.
I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting to be the face.
Better say. I'll say this.
What, Herma?
I wasn't expecting Roman to be the face.
Yeah, I want Boromir to be the face, preferably.
Yeah.
But it does not hurt to have
we'll
somebody
see
else
what
in the.
happens.
It does not hurt to have another person in the party who has a charisma score, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially considering the fact that if you guys take on, like, depending on missions you guys take, better say, it would be beneficial if, like, you know, if you guys ended up getting split up, like, Roman being able to go, like, yes.
There's also a shot that it's a fairly faceless party
You
too.
hesitated too much in that. Yes, Roman would be yes.
Yes. It's like, oh, all right. Hey, man, you can
So
get into a
before
lot of
we-
places
before
with
we
the
end
right color
stream-
vest.
Before we end stream, what do we want to call the?
I don't like either of your ideas. I think you say a mission begins to Electrical Boogaloo.
You know, fair.
I
fair.
agree with that.
Gotta say. Apologies.
Stop dying.
Winter's
I agree,
dying again.
actually, yeah.
Tiny, how do you feel about a new mission to Electric Boogaloo?
Send it.
Send it. Fair.
I do not care about the street names.
No, that's fair. I understand. About to say, but
I do.
about to say for stream purposes, about to say, because we could talk about this a bit more. About to say, we'll have some discussions for the proper naming. But as for a first session into campaign 2, I feel like this was very fitting. About to say, I'm liking the character dynamics already, and I'm very excited to see how you guys handle your first combat, and about to say, and seeing how this team works together in a team with very limited magic, very minimal healing, and no dark vision.
Yeah.
We are
No.
truly in the we
We're
are truly in the
fucked. We're
mud and dirt
fucked.
of D&D right now. We are truly roughing it for D&D right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
We
Oh.
turned
We all
off we
said-
turned off creative mode for this one, guys.
We all said magic is cringe.
I say can't
I
believe
didn't.
You're
You have
Basic
2 spell
warlock.
slots. Shut the fuck up.
I don't really use my spell slots.
Exactly.
magic is
magic is cringe.
I see.
Are you gonna? Are we arguing further, or is magic cringe?
Your mom's cringe.
But I say
My mom is a wonderful person.
That's avoiding the question, Wealth.
Your mom's avoiding the question.
this is true. This is true. Like, you guys are not about to say, you guys are not the main forces. You guys are fucking the Suicide Squad of D&D.
Yeah, really. I'm so excited to be playing a rogue as well. Like, finally doing some non-specialist, much more generalist kind of shit. It's gonna be more interesting. I can flex my creative bullshit.
Gotta say. But for stream purposes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all take care, stay healthy, and most importantly, I hope you all stay frosty.